Hi, my name is Sarah Booth and I am writing an article for university based on how the NHS has changed over the years. Will it be okay if I ask you a couple of questions, please?
Yes, certainly.
Thank you. Can you tell me your name, where you're from and what you do for a living?
Yeah, my name's Karen Linton. I'm from Bury and I'm currently working at Oaklands Hospital in Salford.
And can you tell me when you started working for the NHS and why?
I started working for the NHS in 1998. I basically fell into the job, gave up my accounting career and decided to be a nurse. The reason I decided to become a nurse is because I did enjoy interacting with people and it was a good profession. In them days, everybody got on, it was camaraderie, everybody was like friendly. It was just a good place to be.
And why did you leave the NHS?
I left the NHS in 2014. I was working in intensive care at the time and it was becoming a little bit dangerous. The staffing levels were dropping. We were asked to do jobs that weren't really safe for the patient or for us as nurses. So I decided that I would leave and protect my pin and go and join an agency.
And do you find working for an agency better than working for the NHS?
Yes, definitely. I don't have to deal with no politics, I don't have to deal with stresses. I go to work, I do my job, I come home and I'm happy. I don't have to work around anybody else's holidays, I don't have to worry about sickness, I don't have to worry about being friends with people and bullying. I'm just my own person, I go to work and that's it.
Would you ever go back to working for the NHS?
No. I wouldn't work for the NHS again, I don't think. The NHS is now on its decline and I think it's gone that far, I don't think it can recover.
In your opinion, what do you feel like the government could do to improve the NHS?
The government have got a long way to go to improve the NHS. The staffing levels at the moment are diabolical on the wards and it's just making it harder and harder for the nurses as they're doing extra work, so then they become sick, so they go off sick, so then their colleagues do extra work, they do too much, they get sick, and it's just going round in circles. They bring in agency nurses. Fortunately, I have worked in a lot of areas, so I can adapt fairly easily, but there's a lot of nurses that can't, and they will go in and do the bare minimum, so this still leaves pressure on the NHS nurses. They're also now employing too many overseas nurses, and at the moment, currently, in one hospital I worked in, there are 5 different nationalities working. None of them can speak each other's language, and they can't speak very much English. They don't want to be here, but the perks and the benefits that they were offered when they were in their own country led them to here, and now they feel trapped. So, unless the government decide to bring in some form of sponsorship to get us nurses back into our profession and training again, and they need to bring the nurses' pay back in line with inflation instead of keep freezing pays, then they're going to struggle to survive. I don't think a lot of nurses are now going to agency work because agency work is more flexibility, and the stability that used to be in the NHS isn't the same as it used to be. So no, I doubt I will be going back into the NHS, and I don't think the NHS will recover.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.